Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. I'm joined by volleyball captain Ava Toppin. Ava, thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
What a first road trip of the season to Utah. It starts with that five-set thriller against Boise State. How did your team have the wherewithal to bounce back from that close loss to the Broncos and then play that marathon of a win against Utah Valley?
Yeah, it was a quick turnaround, a lot of volleyball in a very short time period. But we came to Utah to win. We came to play, we came to compete. We've been working all preseason, really focusing on being the better team, both on and off the court, really focusing on out teaming other teams, right? Like right before we left Utah, Paco pulled the team together and we started talking about what makes playing at the Naval Academy unique. What's going to separate us from these other Division I teams. And we really went out there, played together, and showed what makes us different and what allowed us to come up on top.
39-37, the final in that fourth set
Oh
against
gosh.
Utah Valley. Ava, have you ever played in a frame that lasted that long?
I have not. I don't really think I've even been that close. I remember hitting game point, and the next thing I know, we're still going into like the late 30s. I rotated around twice. I've gone back to serve twice. I'm like, what is going on? How is the set still going? But the bandwidth that we were able to sustain and the way that we were able to physically outperform the other team was really extraordinary for the whole team across the board.
You highlighted Coach Labrador a moment ago. He said afterwards that might have been the proudest moment he had as a coach of Navy. What does that mean to you, especially given you are captaining this ship this year?
I mean, it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the team as a whole. We've been working really hard to have pride in ourselves, both physically and mentally, this season. And to be able to play that many sets in one day is something that's just so like unpredictable and so extraordinary for this team. And then the depth that we were able to show within that day, like whenever people weren't able to keep up with the play because of the amount of volleyball that was played in that one day, we were able to really show like the new faces on our team and the way that they were able to come in and really show that they are game changers. They're not bench players. They don't play like freshmen. Like they step onto the court and you wouldn't be able to tell that they're freshmen. I'm up there having full confidence in these two plebes that are standing one to the left, one to the right of me at the net. And I'm like, heck yeah, we got this. We're going to finish out this set and it's going to be great. And the way that just everyone was able to step out into the court and perform well in that match was really something I'm super proud of.
Both you and Arlie Hansen both receiving all tournament nods. How proud are you of her performance and the way that she picked you girls up?
Arlie made my job so easy. The way that we were able to mesh right in the beginning was really something that I was happy to see and proud of. I was able to go up full approach every single time, knowing that she was going to give me a ball that I could work with. There was not a time where I had any doubt that we were both going to be able to finish the match strong. Just the connection that we were able to have is something that I'm really excited to see develop throughout the rest of the season as well once we hit the Patriot League.
Well, before that, you got the Kristen Dickmann Invitational. First, Ava,
Yeah.
away from the court, I want to ask you just about how special it is to play in
Yeah.
this for a fourth year. This is the 14th playing of the Kristen Dickmann Invitational and something that means a lot to the community here at Navy.
Yeah, it means a lot to our team. We have her picture hanging up in our locker room. And every year before the Kristen Dickmann tournament, we go and visit her grave and talk to her coach, MC, at the time. And she just shares all these wonderful stories about Kristen Dickmann. And we get to visit her parents every time they come down for this tournament as well. And it just means a lot to us that they come down here to usually, if they are able to watch us play, um, in order to commemorate Kristen Dickmann. And throughout the tournament, we just talk about playing for joy and the joy that Kristen always played with from the time that she was a plebe, and just really trying to embody her. And that whether you step on the court or not, like just always bringing joy to the team and really being this positive asset to the team as well. Something that MC always shares about Kristen was that she was always smiling. And so that's, we really talk about on the team, this idea of second performance, win a point, lose a point. We smile at each other and move on to the next one. And I think that's something that Kristen will want us to do this upcoming weekend as well.
It's a nice segue for me, Ava, because I want to know who keeps the team most upbeat, who keeps everybody smiling on this 2025 squad.
Oh gosh. I would say Anu for sure. Like even throughout this weekend, there were so many times where whether it's the bus ride or pregame dance sessions, as well as like after the match, postgame meals, different team bonding activities that we have. Anu's always a big light on the team. And then always the plebe class as well. Like we have 6 plebes on the team this year, and all the rest of the classes have 4. But just the way that the plebes bring so much energy and excitement to the team, and they're always just so eager to learn, so eager to do new things, so eager to compete. They're really big lifelines for our team.
Going back to Coach Labrador for a moment, because he seems to get the most out of every single squad that he coaches. His record is almost unfathomable, going from the D3 ranks up to Division 1 now. What allows Paco, in your mind, to get the absolute best out of you and the rest of your teammates?
I would say Paco's a really big motivator for the team. Before every, as long as I've been on the team, before every big game that we've had, he's really given us this reason to play for more than just a win. Like he's always talked about playing for each other, playing for this greater mission that we have here at the Naval Academy. And something he's really been focusing on this season, and he keeps reminding us, is that we can out team any single team that we go up against because of the pride that we have here at the Naval Academy. Like it's so easy when we go and play these other teams to see coaches just talking about, hey, like talking about the way their players perform on the court. And that's it, how good they are as volleyball players. And Paco really acknowledges how all of us bring so much more to the table than just that of volleyball, and how the team can use that to our advantage on the court. And that's something that I'm super thankful for, and something that I've been able to learn from him as well, is that this team has so much more to be proud of and so much more pride than just what we're able to do in the volleyball court. But because of that, we're able to work as such a bigger cohesive unit than at any other Division 1 school. And so I'm really thankful for the way he's been able to like motivate and encourage the team in that aspect as well.
Well, on the court, Ava, I'm sure you ladies saw you were tabbed to finish 7th in the Patriot League. What do you make of that, and how is that fueling your group?
I mean, if anything, like it's just making us more hungry, right? Like seeing that all the teams in our league think that we haven't gotten any better from last season is honestly like, it's something that we're ready to prove wrong. It's something that we've been working hard for all season long so far, and going out to Utah was a big confidence booster for the team to show that like, hey, all of our hard work is paying off, and we're just going to continue to work harder.
Lastly, Ava, for folks who plan on coming out this weekend to the Kristen Dickmann Invitational,
Yeah.
what can they expect to see from you and the rest of your teammates?
I would say the biggest thing is that they can expect us to rally behind each other. Every game that we play this weekend is for Kristen. We're going to be playing with joy. We're going to have positive attitudes, and we're definitely going to continue to build upon everything that we worked on last weekend and through the season so far. So I'm super excited. We're playing some good teams. We got Air Force coming out, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's all going to be for Kristen.
Air Force, George Mason, and Wake on the horizon. Ava, best of luck. We'll be rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.